Hey, folks, you see those links down there? They're right down there. You take your cursor or your finger and click on those links. Blue skies shining on me, it's nothing but blue skies do I see. Hey folks, welcome to Apocalypse Soon, the only podcast recorded facing a highway. And here he is, we're facing highway and facing life head on. And what better than a big, beautiful, fluffy man, a pillow to brace you for the impact. Make it loud for him, it's Eddie Pepitone.
I want to start off by talking about mimes. We just saw a mime here in NoHo Park. And let me tell you something, folks. If you think Trump and fascism and the warmongers are a problem, there are mimes starting to infiltrate all over this great land. And the fact that it's a great land is because we've kept the mimes out. And they're starting to get in. I don't know how they're getting in. They create invisible boxes, whatever it is. But welcome to Apocalypse Now. Good evening, good night, good morning, checkmate. Hey, buddy.
Hey.
Now, last podcast.
Yes.
If you put this one up last night, you were tired.
I did.
Was that the last one that went up?
That was the one that went up. Yes, I was exhausted. I'm still pretty tired, but I'm not as tired.
And you're working tonight, right?
Yes.
Pretty shortly.
Yes.
After this,
I'm out of here. I'm back clocking in, punching out, giving my best for an
you
hourly
doing any
wage.
spots tonight?
Yeah, I do have a spot tonight.
Where?
In the original room.
Yeah. Hopefully, it won't be 150 degrees.
I know.
It wasn't bad last night.
Yeah. I feel like they got the temp better, but who knows? You know, it's all over the place with these old buildings. The temperatures are up and down. They're, you know.
Yeah, I was told that an air conditioning unit went in. There's the goddamn mime. I wish people. And that's the thing, folks, about mimes is that when you think they're gone, they come back. They go back and forth.
They're like little ninjas. You know, you don't notice them.
Motherfuckers.
It's crazy that the irony that they would infiltrate the country when they usually would create invisible walls, you know, for themselves.
Interesting indeed, Kev. You may be tired, but you're still clicking. What are you going to do tonight as far as material? Do you know?
I do.
Good.
Yeah.
Anything new?
Yeah, there's a couple of new things I've been working on. I've been trying to do the idea of presenting myself as the best straight white guy that it's out there and a great liberal but I got it wrong. So I'll be like, yeah, I'm raising both my kids are gay. You're welcome. Hold the applause. You know, we're protesting. We're out there. So I'm like presenting myself in
the liberal part.
Yes, and in a way, and then
And then what'd you get wrong?
Oh, the getting wrong stuff is just like I'm pissed that my kids are white. I'm annoyed that my son seems straight. You know, like all
That's
those
funny.
type of things.
Have you tried that before?
I did it a little bit on Monday, and it went well. It went well. It's also like I'm able to. If I put on that persona of like, hey guys, how's it go? I'm a great guy. I'm a great guy, you guys. Look, my daughter's a lesbian. I mean, come on.
You're what?
My daughter's a lesbian. I'm a great guy. So presenting and then I can present my old material, like even other material that could throw in there, you know, in a different way, which is nice too. So it went well on Monday. It was fun.
Great. Monday, was it OR or main room?
OR on the on Monday for the potluck.
Oh, right. And so we're into Saturday already.
I know.
I've had an up and down week at Comedy Store. I had a horrible set one night, and then I followed that last night. I got back on the horse. I had a bad set Thursday, and then thankfully I had a spot last night, same place, original room, and I came in guns a-blazing.
Oh, yeah.
Guns a-blazing. And, you know, I just gave myself the confidence I needed because you could lose that confidence
Yeah.
so goddamn quickly.
Yeah, you had some big pops tonight, or that night, or last night, I should say.
Were you there?
I was there. Yeah, I was there. I was working. I saw you pull into the lot. It was because Chappelle was there. Dave Chappelle was there last night.
Did you see any of his stuff?
I saw a little bit of it.
How did it seem?
It seemed good. I mean, I wasn't even. It was so packed in there, and so it was
In
like
the main?
Yeah. So they didn't start selling tickets until noon, and they didn't even say who it was. They said it was the smoking comedian with his like silhouette.
Oh, they knew, so people knew.
Yeah. So at noon they start selling tickets. So we sold like 200 out of 370, and then
370s packed?
370s packed. Yeah, all the way full. And so after
Another mime.
Then they announced it's Dave Chappelle like an hour and a half before the show, and it sold out, and people like rushed over and stuff.
I saw the line.
Yeah, it was pretty wild. And
Our podcast wasn't that well attended, but with Jay Larson.
well, and we had the same promotional schedule too. You announce it the day of at noon.
Imagine we did that.
Yeah. Oh man. Now it's always stressful when he's around because the lot's so full.
Let me tell you something. Fucking Zach was losing his shit. Zach, you met.
Yes.
He tackled an abusive guy.
Yep.
You saw that podcast. And I just knew he was shaking. He was shaking. I don't know what happened. He had to park all these like fancy ass cars, which you have to be so careful.
Yeah, there was like one of the original fuel injected 57 Chevy Corvettes that was out there. It wasn't 57, but it was like, did you see that? The convertible, this beautiful
What color
car.
was it?
Oh shit, I think it was red. It had orange.
I saw two of them.
No, it was black, and it had
Black,
orange interior, orange leather interior.
I saw that one.
God, it was gorgeous. But poor Zach, he's having a maneuver with about 7 inches of tolerance on each side, just not literally.
He just, and God bless him.
God bless
him.
him.
He really, I wish, because I would say, hey man, busy night, and he'd go, yeah, kinda. Well, I felt bad for him,
I was working the back door, and I'm one of like 5 or 6 guys that even parks cars there. So Zach's going,
only
hey.
5 or 6 guys park?
Yeah, not a lot of people will agree to park the cars because it's so stressful. Because we have such a small parking lot at the Comedy Store, so it's very stressful because everybody does have nice
must
cars.
have been crazy. So Zach is parking cars.
Zach's
He's one of the
parking
guys.
car. Yeah, and
did
so
you help him out last night?
I couldn't because nobody was available to watch my position at the back door, so then I couldn't go help him. So then Zach's going, hey, can you give me? I go, I'm trying. They're not letting him. Going, please, I need assistance at the back door. Zach's going, there's so many cars. Yeah, it was like he was losing it. And I've been that guy several nights. So
really?
Oh yeah. It gets crazy. Well, Chappelle brings 3 cars minimum.
He does?
3 SUVs, yeah. So it's like that.
What does he need 3 SUVs for?
Well,
just people that is posse?
I think it's mostly cash. It's mostly to have just a lot of cash on hand. I don't know, man. It's for the Netflix execs, and it's a lot of family and friends, and like it does seem like a crew of folks. But it wasn't a lot of people I recognized.
So he was doing this event taping for Netflix?
They did tape it, but I don't believe this is for Netflix. I'm not sure if this one is for Netflix or if he's preparing for a Netflix taping.
Oh, I see.
But yeah, man, it was a wild night. But, I'll tell you what, a lot of people, when they came out, they weren't saying Chappelle. They were saying Pepitone. They were going, did you hear the pops in the room? That guy had some big pops in there.
Ah, Margaret, what pops? Oh, well. Margaret. Yeah? Why are you being so coquettish, so flirty? I don't know. Maybe it's the spring. Hold it. You have seasonal affective disorder. Yeah, but that means in the winter I'm fucked up. I love the spring. Look, Maggie. Yeah? Oh, come on. Don't be that flirtatious. You know it breaks my concentration. Al, look at how short my dress is. Yeah, I could see a lot of your thigh, Margaret. That's the point, Al. Thank you, Maggie. And the rain. Driving in my Uber / Uber Eat / DoorDash / Instagram. I was driving through an Allen Margaret sketch. Hello, I'm the driver in Driving in the Rain and the narrator. And today I had to deliver a sashimi sushi plate over to a mime at 125-6 Cahuenga Street here in Los Angeles, right next to the Hollywood Bowl. Apparently, this mime only could eat sushi. He needed a light meal, and the sashimi doesn't come with rice. So he likes that, and I'm driving through this Margaret and Al sketch. Al, who is that? Margaret, it's the Driving in the Rain guy. He doesn't have a name? I don't think we are, Eddie. Al, stop confusing me and look at my thigh. And the rain came down during this sketch. It came down as I drove past Al and Margaret. Bye, Driving in the Rain guy. Goodbye, Driving in the Rain guy. Al, don't repeat me. I'm just doing what people do when someone goes by. They both said goodbye to me. Both Margaret and Al. And by the way, if you're just tuning into this podcast and never have seen one, then you have no fucking idea what's going on. And that's the way we like it. We don't want any more Patreon members. I'm tired of parking their cars. It's very stressful. When you get a lot of Patreon people, you gotta park their cars. You gotta give them extra shit. Oh, please give me an inside look behind the scenes. No! Look at this man. He's ready to collapse. It looks like he needs oxygenation of his blood, which is what Keith Richards did a lot. All right, everybody. With your first in-breath, I want you to breathe in that you're a good person. And you're not wearing a dress showing a lot of thigh. Hey, Al, what the hell now? I don't know. I think it's a guided meditation. I thought these were properly introed in the... It's a guided meditation, Margaret. And we are, Eddie. We are Charlie Bebo. What? You remember the French journalist who was killed? Al, what the hell are you talking about? Al, I've been meaning to ask you, are you dipping into the schnapps? All right, so everybody, take a breath. Take it through your nostrils, just nostrils. Before you take a breath through your nostrils, you may want to use a neti pot, which is running water through your nostrils. You can buy a neti pot at any Target or in the back of any Sunoco. There are neti pots sold in the black market, but you don't want to get them. So take a nasal breath. Oh, take a nasal breath, and with that first breath, I want you to breathe in love and sun and good times. I want you to think of a time when you were a child and you were running through a field and you had a little red ball, and the red ball was your best friend because your other best friends had been deported, and you needed this little red ball. And you just think of you running through a field with your best friend, which happened to be a ball, because so many of your friends had been forced out of the country because they didn't have the proper credentials. And now, with your first out-breath, when you have all that love in your lungs and in your belly, I wish this guy would get to the point. I mean, Margaret, you know these guided meditations are something that you need to follow the instructions, and it's not easy. If it was easy, everybody'd be doing it. Everybody would be, enlightened, Margaret. Al? Yes? Where's the driving in the rain guy? And the rain hammered my car like a carpenter hammering in a nail into a 2x4 that he had just bought at a lumberyard before the lumberyard was burnt down by another disgruntled worker. So many workers throughout the United States were burning down factories. Have you heard of that, by the way?
Oh, yeah.
You have?
Yes.
Because I'm asking a lot of... Al, what's he do? He's going back to the podcast, Margaret. We are him. We are Charlie Bebo. What? Never mind. Just listen. So I know the mainstream media is not covering that. And someone told me, it might be because they don't want copycats.
Yeah, I would imagine. Because, you don't want to get people... we got to have some warehouses, but... it's wild, man.
So you have been following it a little. How many have
the last time I saw there was like 4 or 5 that were, and like you said, there was around here. Like there was in California.
Well, one in Ontario, or a couple in Ontario.
Yeah.
One was a mall, one was a paper mill.
Yeah.
The paper mill went up like this, and I said, hey, that's what paper does, you know.
Paper mill go up like a tinderbox.
Well, yeah, it really does.
Oh yeah, paper mill will go up like a paper mill.
Fuck me, fuck me, fuck me. Our stocks are going up. No, fuck me, fuck me, fuck me. Look, Sunoco and Shell are now merged. Oh, blow me, stick it in my ass.
Look, you guys, look, the profits are way down since the fire burnings of the recent warehouse. We got to start paying these employees.
I'm going to come. Al, what the hell's going on? That's the sketch where...
Oh, man.
Hey, Frank, I'm trying to give a goddamn board meeting. Turn the porn up. Margaret, this is the sketch where the Shell Oil is having a meeting while someone plays porn loudly. Oh, right. He hasn't done that one in a while. Well, he can't keep doing these. It's hard to keep track of what he does. What about the serial killer who cares too much about people? Do you need a lift, ma'am? Well, I did, but I don't know about a guy who makes his own truck noises. Well, the horn doesn't work. It's just off-putting. Why are you talking with a southern accent when we're here in Brooklyn? Well, that's Margaret. Come on in the car. I'll give you a lift. You had your thumb out. That wasn't my thumb. What the hell was it then? Let you figure it out. All right, come on, get in the truck. Where you going? Where you heading? I'm heading to Queens. All right, get in. Oh my God, there's a hammer here with blood all over it. Look, you've just entered the car of a truck of a serial killer. Oh my Lord, heavens to mercy. You don't sound too scared. Well, with this kind of accent, how do you act scared? But look, I don't want to get into it, but look, do you mind, before we go to Queens, or before you kill me, I kind of got to urinate. Urinate? Urinate. Is it true you people make a lot of lemonade in the South? Oh, yeah. What about mint juleps? Is that bullshit? I don't know. Well, look, I'm going to have to kill you. I know you're going to have to, but I just have to urinate. Do you mind stopping at this AM, PM? All right, but let me tell you something. I've had other women escape because they asked me to stop for various things. So I'm telling you this, okay? And I want to give you this air tag so I could keep track of you. I'm telling you this. Do not run, okay? I'm going to track you. Take this air tag. Put it in between, I don't know, put it under your armpit. All right, then. I'll be right back. I just got to urinate. All right. 3 hours later. God damn it, I've been had again, and she probably threw away the air tag because it says she's just in the AM, PM, and there's no way anybody could stay in an AM, PM. Anyway, let me look for another victim. Sarge, where is the murder? It's 2516 Hollywood Boulevard. Oh, what's the cross street on that? Just punch it into your GPS. Frank. Sarge, I don't have the GPS. You know that. You gotta be kidding me, because it's a potential triple homicide. Sarge, I wanna figure out this landscape myself. I think because of all the First of all, we're talking people could be murdered. Get over to 2055 Hollywood Boulevard. That wasn't the address you originally gave me, Sarge. Well, I can't remember it's 2555. I'm looking. Oh my God, there's a mime. What, Sarge? There's a mime in the office. Oh, that's just Detective Banworthy, Sarge. He's in a talent show tonight. Banworthy, take off the makeup. You're scaring me.
All right.
Okay, Sarge, now, give me the address again. 2525 Hollywood Boulevard. All right, let me ask somebody. Excuse me, ma'am. Yeah? Do you know where 2525 Hollywood Boulevard is, what the cross street is? I don't know, but I just got out of a truck of a serial killer. What? He had a hammer covered in blood. And if it wasn't for my quick thinking, saying I had a urinate. You had a what? Frank, forget about 2525 Hollywood Boulevard. They're all dead. And this is again because you didn't have GPS. Well, Sarge, it may have been for the best because I'm on to a serial killer. Ma'am, where is the serial killer? It's over at the AM PM on Lark Street. Where's Lark, man? Well, just punch it in your GPS. So what else is going on this week?
Dude, I wanted to tell you last night there was a lot of flirting going on last night at the back table. There was a lot of drunk women and like hitting
I saw you with one of them who was tall.
Yes.
And you know, I forget what she was saying to you, but I was about to say hello to you, but I saw you with this tall drink of water. And I said, let me leave Kevin to his own devices.
Yeah, I was at the back table sitting on the thing, and she kept getting closer.
She was with a friend.
Yeah, but she was like, being funny and goofy and then aggressive, and so and then I'd be like, hey, there's a man right there, and then I'd point at another man, and she'd like,
she was drunk.
Oh, she was hammered. But I just kept trying to like go over there, and then she'd come back to me.
Let me ask you this. Are there more drunks on a Friday or Saturday?
Ooh, great question.
Yeah. It was a Jeopardy question the other day.
For $500. Well, I think I'm going to guess on a Friday. Although my memory...
I think that's what I've heard, because it's the end of the work week.
Yeah.
And people like kind of...
You got to blow
They're
stress
tired
out.
And they're tired from the week, if there are people working anymore.
Yes. Yeah, well.
Could you imagine if AI starts getting drunk Friday night and they just start setting off nuclear weapons? They hack it. Hey!
We were just blowing off steam.
Yeah, but we killed the entire human race. Well.
By the way, the hitchhiker... She goes, I saw you put your thumb out there. That wasn't my thumb. And then I'm like, the idea of like somebody with just their dick out on the street, and then a guy being like, hitchhiker. That really got me.
Yeah. Well, it's the little things sometimes.
Yeah. But last night was wild because of that. I didn't get out of there till 3 a.m. Crazy night last night. Yeah,
Ooh.
Just late. And
let me ask you this. What time did you get to bed?
I mean, I got to bed probably around 5.
Well, that's a reasonable hour, finally.
Yeah, that's
and what time?
And then I woke up around
5. Why, you had to unwind? Did you hang out after the 3 o'clock and just hang out with the boys?
I mean, it takes about 45 minutes to get home, and then I ate something. I decompressed a little.
Is the wife worried about you? Like seeing how tired you are, or is she just hoping that she could cash in on the John?
She's holding on tight. She's holding on tight to I don't even know like what the rules are. I'm involved in something legally, and I'm not sure what I can say or not. But
Kevin's involved in a court case, and he can't discuss it.
Yes,
and we'll just leave it at that. If you become a circus member,
that's right.
You may be privy to that information, but we're not parking your car.
Yeah, we will not, especially if there's nice cars around it. I wouldn't mind parking the cars if there were more shitty cars around. You know? But having a bunch of nice ones. Oh, by the way, so a bunch of the comics were getting their picture in front of the Chevy, the old nice Corvette last night, or T-Bird or whatever it was. And
whose was it? Do we know? Did it have a vanity plate on it?
It did. It was Dave Ross's producer.
Dave Ross?
Dave Ross's producer.
Who's Dave Ross?
What am I thinking? Who's the roast master general?
Oh, Jeff.
Jeff Ross. Thank you. Sorry, my brain. Dave Ross is a New York comedian. He used to live here.
That's right.
Jeff Ross.
You know Dave. I love Dave.
Yeah, I love Dave Ross rules. Good Heroin was a great show.
It was a good show. He's still doing running shows in New York now, in Brooklyn.
Yeah, he's a great guy.
You ought to come to New York and just bop around and do shows.
I'm going to. So we actually have a week scheduled.
Who?
Me and the fam to go to New York to show the kids some plays. And we're gonna go see some Broadway plays and maybe some off-Broadway stuff. And
I recommend Death of a Salesman for the children.
I mean,
it teaches them what life is goddamn about.
Yeah, I do want them to see good theater because, my wife was looking at stuff and she's like, "Oh, they have a Beetlejuice show," and I'm like, "Let's."
There is. My sister goes to a lot of plays in the city. Yeah, and she finds these really good ones. I don't know if your kids would be into that. When I was in town a few years ago, I saw Moulin Rouge. It was actually still during COVID. Moulin Rouge and the Talking Heads on Broadway.
Nice.
Or David Byrne on Broadway. And it was pretty cool. And Moulin Rouge is a pretty mainstream thing.
Yes.
But it was just kind of cool.
We one of the
Broadway's
things
fun.
that they found was Little Shop of Horrors.
That should be fun. That's a
that'll be
classic.
Yeah, that'll be a lot of fun.
So you're going to New York and you're going to try to do shows while you're there, or are you going to stay on for a little longer?
We'll see. She just
that's how you really could. Well, then you got to find a place to stay.
Yeah, but I'll just stay at your place. Or, no, well,
It's
I
my
do know
sister's place.
I know some people out there, so it's definitely a possibility. But we just got the tickets yesterday, so I gotta actually sit down and figure out
the airplane tickets.
Yeah,
was it expensive because they're talking about all the oil prices? Were they pretty expensive?
I don't have a point of reference, to be honest. But my wife did a great job at trying to figure out the cheapest time to go. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna leave.
Red Eye?
Yeah, we're gonna do a red eye
from Burbank.
Yes, and then
you're taking JetBlue then.
We're gonna do continuous flight. Yeah, so we're living it up a little bit, but we found the cheapest option that was
red eyes aren't
stop.
easy for you. They might be because you're usually up then.
Yes. Well, we'll be sleeping, or it'll be good.
Red eyes fuck me up.
Yeah,
they do. I mean, I like the idea of them because one thing that's really cool. Burbank is not that crowded to begin with, but if you're going out of LAX, like a big ass airport, nobody's in the airport when you take a red eye because it's so late.
Yes.
And the only people that are at the airport are the other people taking red eyes, which aren't that many.
Yeah.
And anyway, so you're going.
Yeah, her thought was it'll be an opportunity where we can just fall asleep, wake up, and we'll be in New York. And I go, hey.
It's true.
That's a good plan.
I can't sleep on a plane.
I'm not good at sleeping on a plane either, and I just
cannot. Even if I have first class, that's nice though. Are you guys first class, all of you?
Oh no.
It's so
No,
insane.
sir.
Well, JetBlue has shitty first class anyway.
Look, we got
oh my god!
skywriting
It's
over here.
What do you think it's? Sorry, folks, but this is the podcast where we tell you about things you cannot see, and there's skywriting. That's an N-O.
Well, it's upside down.
Oh fuck!
So it's a .com. Oh, here we go. They're doing more.
Oh, it is a .com.
Oh, it's like drones. There's
no
5. Yeah, well, there's 5 planes flying.
You're right.
They got to be drones.
That's up high for a drone, isn't it?
I don't know. Maybe they're just like a mile up, just really tiny. Who knows?
Wow. And this says LIST.
It says listen.
Listed.
Yeah.
Listen.
Listen. Yeah. Wow.
Is this an ad for a radio station? Maybe. No, I don't know.
I wonder. Wow.
Folks, you should see this.
Wow, if you could only see this.
It's interesting to watch like 5 fucking planes,
Yeah. Making just little clouds.
Yeah.
That is a trip.
That's why we bring you the podcast from the outdoors.
Yeah.
Because, you don't get, yes, granted you can't see what we're seeing, but it keeps us just feeling good.
Yes. You got to get outside, guys, for real. I'll tell you what.
Get outside. Unplug and get outside.
And it's a trip to get people to even agree to work on, to treat themselves and, for their own health to get out. Because I invite dudes. You know me. I'm always like, get up here. I invite people to go up to the mountains or, let's get out. Let's get out. And people, that sounds great. And they never do it. I'm just
They never do it.
Never do it. And then, but it's always but it's a trip because it is so refreshing.
Yeah. What mountains are you talking about?
Angeles National Forest.
Right.
Is
that the one where we did the podcast?
Yeah. So not too
We got to
far.
do that again.
Yeah, I'm down anytime. And it's a shorter drive for me.
Maybe we'll do it in the dead of summer when it's hot as fuck.
Oh, yeah. Get under, and then we'll put, get mirrors around us to focus the heat.
No, but it's cooler in the far.
It's much cooler. Yes. And if we go by the stream, too, in the shadows, who knows? Who knows the wildlife we could see up there?
Yeah, that's true.
Imagine we get attacked by a bear on the podcast, or we almost do, just like the tree.
Well, the tree helped us grow to what we are now.
That's right.
If you haven't been following our podcast, folks, a tree almost fell on us. How long ago was that now?
Like 2 years ago, I think. It's been a while.
Was it only 2 years ago?
Maybe it might have been longer. It's been a while.
Oh, great. Another fucking mime. This is bullshit.
No, Eddie, those are just really white people. He's just incredibly
They're
white.
too white.
You know what?
That's your bit, though.
I've been working on it. Yeah. No, I remember when I saw my son's skin when he was coming out of my wife, so white and pasty. I was like,
He was
ugh.
coming out of your birth?
Yeah, from birth. I was really hoping he'd come out, a little darker, but he was white, and then I saw
The
that.
doctor's like, white boy.
Yeah, we got a white boy. Congratulations,
The
ma'am.
doctor pulls him. The doctor pulls him out. He's like, "Hello, Whitey."
Yeah. People start booing immediately. Boo.
Have you ever been to a gender reveal party?
No. Thank God. That wasn't around when... I mean, they'd reveal the gender and stuff, but it was never like a big thing. They usually just said it. People just, we're having a boy or whatever.
Right.
Or I had a couple of friends who didn't want to know.
You what?
I had a couple of friends who didn't want to know until the baby was born, which...
That's interesting.
Yeah.
That means you can't paint the room.
Yeah.
Even though you could paint in a neutral color.
Yeah, I know. I painted... I don't want any of my kids to be influenced, so I just put them in a all mauve room. It's just complete...
Mauve?
Mauve, yeah. Just the most...
What is mauve kind of a lavender? What is it, mauve?
I think mauve is I like a very light pink, or more like a desert sand, with
a desert sand sounds nice.
Yeah, like almost a sunburnt sand, Oof.
Tell me more.
I used to be in paint color naming.
Paint color? Were you?
Oh yeah, no. But I did work at Wilshire Paint Company when I was in high school.
Boy, the more we learn about you, it's like peeling an onion.
There's guys that still are out there that can do this. And if you ever want to be impressed by something you didn't even know existed, go to a paint mixer someplace. You could go to Lowe's or wherever the thing is, and every paint starts with a base color, and then they put in a few drops of random...
Just a few drops?
Few drops of random colors. And there are guys out there that can do it by eye. They'll look at a swatch, and then they'll, by hand, mix in. Most of the way they do it now is by computer.
They do?
Yeah. So it's a white bucket of paint, and then they go zzz with whatever colors to make the color you want. But there are guys out there that know how to do this shit by eye.
I love that.
And
those are the artisans.
Yes, and there was a guy that worked at Wilshire that could do that, and it was mind-blowing.
It was?
Yes, because he would do it, dude, because he would do it like first try, mix it up in the machine, and then pull it out, take a little, and he'd put it on the swatch, and it would be very close. And then he'd put a couple more drops in, mix it, and it would be almost perfect. And then third try, it would melt into the bag.
And what about the computer? What kind of job would they do?
Same exact thing. So the computer, you'd put the swatch on the little color eyeball, and it would go beep, and then it would say you need, X amount of drops of cyan, yellow 26, and blue or whatever. And then the computer would go zzz, 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 and dispense the drops into the white bucket of paint. And then you mix it up.
This sounds like, I don't know, it sounds like the height of your life.
Oh.
I mean, when you were mixing paint, that sounds like a dream job.
I mean, you know, it was beautiful to see,
I'm looking at this cute little greyhound puppy.
Yeah.
It's a greyhound puppy.
It is
And I don't
adorable.
know who the owner is. It just ran over to these two dogs. Folks, again, I am so sorry you cannot see what we see.
It's too
The
bad.
skywriting, the mimes, now a greyhound puppy.
I know. There's so much.
Oh, he's just kissing strangers.
Oh, it's so nice. It's a lot like you.
Well, I kiss strangers for other reasons. I'm like, ma'am. And they're like, what?
Dude, that lady last night was about, like, she was here, like, she was, like, drunk, and then she kept like women squeeze you like that. And
Wow.
then she goes, "You're married. Why are you being all flirty?" And I'm like, "I'm just sitting here. I ain't gonna do nothing." And she's like, "That's me." And I'm like, "You're gonna get in trouble if you keep this up walking around like this." I go, "You probably get in trouble a lot." And she's like, "I do." And and then it was like all ridiculous.
I plan to get killed before I'm 25.
Yeah. I plan to die in the forest. But so at one point she got close, and I literally hit my head against the back of the wall, and Angie, the manager, was right there, and she was just like, she was laughing, dying laughing, watching this whole thing go down. And I looked over, I go, "Yeah, this stuff never happened at T-Mobile."
Right. T-Mobile lets you do a cold opening where you're just going to people. One of our cell phones today, folks. You're a tough crowd, folks.
We got the Nokia 5190, removable battery pack.
How have your sets been lately?
Good. I've been having good sets.
Even though you've been a little overtaxed,
You
right?
know, I really find that doing stand-up is incredibly energizing for me. And
That's true.
so it's like,
That's true. My tiredness goes away.
yeah, I feel like I'm slogging through a lot of life, but when I'm on stage, I do feel very much like this is your time. I'll tell you, when I was in junior high, I got in big trouble at church because I was being funny during service, and I got yelled at.
You were doing things like, hey, if God is so all powerful, can he make a rock that he himself can't pick up? That's a George Carlin joke, by the way.
Yeah.
Like you're just heckling the priest.
No, it was just bad. I'm just like, "Why did the chicken cross the road?" Like, it's not even a joke, but it's inappropriate. No, but my pastor, who was like a friend of mine, you know, he was a guy I'd gotten close with, and he yelled at me like in front of everybody. And then after,
Because you were being rambunctious.
yeah, I
or
was
whatever.
being whatever.
How old were you? 40?
40, yeah. I was probably 12, 11, 11, 12. I was like 7th grade.
Right.
But he told me, he like pulled me, he's like, he goes, "There's a time and a place for you to do that, for you to be," he's like, everybody wants to laugh, they like you, but there's a time and a place, and this isn't it.
So he helped you become a comedian because you had to find that place.
Yes, yeah.
Yeah.
And so when I'm on stage, it very much feels like, okay, this is the time and the place where you can actually not have to worry about, being a distraction or hurting someone's feelings or whatever. You
Absolutely.
just
You know what's fucked up is stand-up really is, the reason we got into it is we were cut-ups and we liked, humor was like the way we would fucking get out our real selves, and then we have this chance now as comedians to just do it like really, but it's hard because you're expected to make people laugh now.
Yes.
Whereas before it was like a surprise.
Yes.
Right?
Well, and it would just come out of the spontaneous, out of the moment. When I
Right.
first started doing stand-up or was toying with the idea, I would talk to my friends like, when am I funny? How am I funny? Like, can you think of like, what's something that like, and they would tell me, "Oh, this story you tell," or what this, I remember this time, but
Right.
One of my
and they
buddies
would have a good story.
yeah, and they'd be like, because I mean, throughout my life, a lot of the guys when we'd get together, somebody'd be like, "Remember when taking shit off the building, or you remember this. And
shitting off a building is one of the highlights of my life. It was off of Big Ben in London.
They threw all that stuff, but I remember one of my friends was like, yeah, you're not, I don't know, you're just like funny in the moment with stuff. Like when you'll comment on things, or you'll say stuff you're not supposed to. I also like to, like, as a kid or as like a church kid, you would say stuff you weren't supposed to, but if it was true, it would put people in a quandary, because it would be like, well, yes, technically, but could you not? And I'm like, yeah. Like
when did you know? And we'll end with this, folks. But when did you know you wanted to be a comedian? Was there a time, or did it just morph into it?
I feel like there were stages of it. Like I felt like I knew, like, because I got voted most likely to be the next Adam Sandler in junior high.
Did you really?
Yeah, and then I got most likely to be a famous comedian in high school, and but I never tried it until I was 30. So I don't know. There was a moment.
Right. Well, you would just
I never gave myself the freedom, or like I never was open to the possibility that I should even try that, because I'm just gonna fail, and nobody makes it anyway. So what's the point? Just go do this job. It's easy. You can make money, and then everybody will be happy. And and then when I did that, and I wasn't happy. Then I was like, fuck, I don't even care about money that much. And my wife was like, yeah, we don't need to make that much. And I was like, all right. And so when I started, literally probably like after the first time of doing it, I'm like, this is what I want to do. And then my wife kind of gave me permission, and my friends were like, yes, yeah, you should. This is good. And so,
well, good for you.
Been failing ever since.
Good for you for sticking with it. Well, that's our podcast.
Well, you're a real inspiration, buddy. And
was it?
Oh yeah, and you were one of the comics that when I discovered, watching your stuff for the first time too, it's like a new flavor. You're a different flavor palette. You're a different color than other comics.
Tell that to the audience Thursday night.
But you really are. I mean, I think even somebody that doesn't like you can see that. That you can see this guy's doing something different than the rest of them. So I think it opens it up.
And, well, thank you, buddy. And why don't you get us out of here?
Guys, if you want to be inspired, go subscribe to our YouTube. I'm posting clips on there all the time. And make sure to go to Patreon if you want to get this video the day that it comes out. There's some exclusive Eddie Pepitone stand-up clips on there. If you want to see him live and prove that he exists to your own mind, go to eddiepepitone.com, and you can get tickets there for all of his shows.
Thanks, everybody. Thank you for watching and or listening to Apocalypse Soon, the podcast with no upside.
There's another mine.
Another fucking mine. I got a urinate.